ESPN is reporting that Russell Wilson is no longer a Seahawk. After weeks of negotiations, he's been traded to the Denver Broncos. It's not official quite yet. Joining us on the phone is King 5 Sports Director Paul Sylvie. Paul, what do we know right now?
Well, let's just tell you what the Seahawks are going to get in this blockbuster trade, but they are going to get Broncos quarterback Drew Lock, tight end Noah Fant, defensive lineman Shelby Harris, and then here's the big stuff. 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and a 5th. This is all for Russell Wilson. So Russ goes to the Broncos and a 4th-round pick. So everybody has their price, PJ, and we all know that in life, and the Seahawks find it tough to pass this up because this is a bundle of picks and players for this team, and the Seahawks did not want to trade him to the NFC teams. They wanted to trade him somewhere in the AFC, and apparently, according to Russ, Denver was always his first choice this time around.
So, Paul, what led up to this?
Well, here, when you look at the big picture, Russell is going to go into a contract negotiation next fall, okay? So he's got 2 years left on his deal. Next fall, the Seahawks are going to have to pay him, according to what Aaron Rodgers is going to get, $50 million a year, which he just agreed to today, reportedly. Next fall, the Seahawks would have to do the same kind of thing, where they'd have to give Russ $50 million a year to keep him. And when you're talking about contracts to Bobby Wagner and Jamal Adams, those 3 guys took up a ton of cap space for the Seahawks this year. And when you have that kind of cap space taken up, you don't have any money left to bring any talent in and surround these players with talent. So do you tie up $50 million in a quarterback and then not have money left to put some receivers around them and some running backs? So that's the big question. So, again, the Seahawks may have thought that Russ was going to be a little too rich for their blood in his next contract, so they're looking big picture here.
Well, Paul, Russell has been here 10 years. He's part of the Seattle sports history. What does this mean for Seahawks moving forward?
Well, I think that, Russ gave the Seahawks fans their first Super Bowl championship, and, he was clearly a leader on this team for the last decade, and he's meant a lot. I mean, that's understating what he's meant to the Seahawks community and the city of Seattle. But when you move forward, Pete Carroll still has several years left on his contract. John Schneider does as well. These guys possibly could have seen somebody at the NFL draft or NFL Combine over the last week that they liked and may want to draft and develop. But I just think that moving forward, this team is now officially in some kind of a rebuild because there's other big questions on this team of whether they're going to keep Bobby Wagner or not. So if you lose Russ and you lose Bobby, those are the last 2 guys from the Super Bowl championship team, and it certainly marks the end of an era.
Well, Paul, thank you so much for joining us right now. We'll have more on this throughout the day, and there's more information right now on king5.com.